about the other aspects like the stimulating economic growth, supporting various sectors, and providing relief to taxpayers. That's why this budget is more and more inclusive, as well as that the pupils budget, we can say that. Income tax reform, because I'm going to cover economic perspective of the budget. So income tax reform is one of the important aspects in revised tax slabs, because that is the main and important that the topic in this budget, because most of the people in our countries, they are from the middle class and they are working in the service sectors. So budget proposes significant changes in the personal income tax structures under the new regime. Individuals with an annual income of up to 12 lakhs, that is a great, I think, the relief for the service people. Approximately 1 lakhs per month are going to exempt from the tax, exempted for the paying income tax. For salaried taxpayers, this exemption limit is extended to 12.75 lakh per annum, considering the standard deduction of 75,000. These measures aim to boost household consumption, saving and investment, because this is one of the important. Government is trying to give more importance on the increasing the disposal income of the pupils, because they can improve their income of the standard of living with the limited resource of the income. Second one is if focus on key development area. So this budget 2025 and 26 identifies four primary engine of development. First one is agriculture sector. Second one is micro, small and medium enterprises. Third one is investment. How to attract the foreign investment. That is one of the important policy-based strategy to attract and increase the investment, as well as giving more priorities on the export. Policies to promote and expand export activities. So these four are that means the main criteria. On the basis of that, they are making the plan for strengthening our economy. Custom tariff revision ki agar if we talk about the custom tariff revisions, the strengthen domestic manufacturing and boost exports. Budget introduces reforms to streamline India's custom tariff structures and correct duty inversions. These measures are designed to facilitate trade and provide economic relief. Fiscal tariff, it is already reduced. As you rightly mentioned, it is going to affect on the different kind of inflationary pressures. So that's why the government projects a fiscal deficit of 4.8% of GDP for the fiscal year 2025-26, reflecting its commitment to maintaining fiscal prudence while fostering economic growth. That means that is part of the inflationary, how to remove the inflationary pressure from the economy. Support for agriculture sectors, because this budget is more and more friendly to the farmers. High yield crop, they propose that with new initiatives targeting 17 million farmers aim to boost crop productivities, because productivity is one of the important aspects for the total productions. That means 17 million farmers aims to boost crop productivity and ensure food securities. And subsidies also is given a priorities, allocation of food, fertilizers and rural employment. Subsidies remains nearly flat at 4.57 trillion, with the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act receiving 860 billion rupee. If we see employment and skills, so this budget also given that means gave more emphasis on the employment, how to generate the extra employment and how to enhance the skills of the workforce. Then you see here youth employment package is also given. The budget introduces a package of 5 schemes to facilitate employment and skilling opportunities for 41 million youth over a 5-year period. That is a really wonderful provision with a central outlay of 2 lakh crore. That means this is the one special, I think, the economic features of the budget. This budget also supported the MSMEs. There is a tax reforms. The government has abolished the angel tax, which previously applied to investment. received by unlisted companies exceeding the fair market values of their shares, providing relief to startups and early stage companies to attract that, to boost the, that the startup or even, that the entrepreneurship. This is one of the wonderful provision in the budget. Infrastructure and energies were also taken into considerations, and they have given the importance on nuclear energy mission, because how to reduce the climate change is one of the big challenge for us in coming years. So but the budget outlines a plan to achieve 100 gigawatt of nuclear power by 2047, aiming to enhance energy security and support sustainable development, because these two are the core issues of the economics nowadays. Fiscal discipline is fiscal deficit reductions, as you said, Reddy sir, that is required to remove the inflationary pressures. And government aim to reduce the fiscal deficit to 4.4% of GDP, balancing the need for economic stimulus with the fiscal prudence. We have already. Now we have to think about the agriculture initiatives. So what are the part of the agriculture initiatives government has taken into considerations for the boosting of the agriculture sectors? PM Dhanya Prime Minister Dhanya Krishi Yojana, that is into comprehensive program, targets 17 million farmers, focusing on improving agriculture productivity, supply chain efficiency, processing capabilities, and ensuring remunerative prices for farmers. National Mission on High Yielding Seeds, aimed at developing and promoting high-yielding seed varieties. This mission seeks to address challenges such as shrinking farmlands and erratic weather patterns, thereby enhancing crop resilience and productivity. Third one is pulses and cotton production program. The government has unveiled a 6-year program to boost the production of pulses and cotton, aiming to reduce import dependencies, that were because still we are depending on the other countries. And this includes support for state agencies to procure pulses at guaranteed prices, and initiative to enhance cotton yield through research and development. Second part is food security measures, subsidized farm loans, because here the budget increases the subsidized farm loan limit to 5 lakhs under the Kisan Credit Card Scheme. Earlier it was the 3 lakhs, and now it has increased to the 5 lakhs. This is one of the great, that the provision in the budget. It has increased to the 5 lakhs under the Kisan Credit Card Scheme, providing farmers with greater access to credit for purchasing inputs and investing in modern farming techniques. Comprehensive program for fruits and vegetables also were given. In partnership with the states, the government plan to launch a program to promote the production, efficient supply, processing, and fair pricing of fruits and vegetables, aiming to enhance nutritional securities and farmer incomes. So sustainable development, that was also the core subject of the budget. Rural prosperities, without rural prosperity, it is not possible even to think about the sustainable development come across the country. So rural prosperity and resilience program, this multi-sectoral program in collaboration with the state address underemployment in agriculture through skilling, investment and technology adoptions. It focuses on invigorating the rural economy, targeting rural women, young farmers, and landless families, thereby promoting sustainable livelihood. Clean technology missions. The budget reinforces the government's commitment to sustainable growth by promoting clean technology, manufacturing under the Make in India initiatives. This includes support for renewable energy projects and efforts to reduce import dependency in the energy sector. So these initiatives reflect the government's dedication to strengthening the agriculture sector, because the agriculture is still the backbone of the economy, and supporting I think approximately 60% of the people for their livelihood. Ensuring food securities and fostering sustainable development. Some some critics, that means people are saying that needing further attention, such as overall reductions in the budget allocation for the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare by 2.5% overall reductions. That's why it is one of the issues people are criticizing this budget, which may impact the implementation of this program. And manufacturing sectors, if we see, then we will find here the Union Budget 2025-26 introduces several measures aimed at bolstering India's manufacturing sectors, aligning with the government's Make in India initiatives and goal of achieving self-reliance. Number one, custom duty reforms, adjustment in basic custom duties. The budget proposes modifications in BCD, that means basic custom duties, on critical materials to enhance domestic manufacturing competitiveness. These adjustments are expected to reduce input cost for manufacturers, thereby promoting local productions, support for micro, small, and medium enterprises, revised classification criteria, to facilitate business expansions and improve efficiency. The investment and turnover limits for MSME classification have been raised. This move aims to provide MSMEs with greater flexibilities and access to benefit, enhance credit access. Budget increase the credit guarantee cover for micro and small enterprises, startups, and export-focused MSMEs. This initiative is expected to improve access to credit, enabling these enterprises to invest in capacity building and innovation. National Manufacturing Mission, that is the third part. Comprehensive support. The government plans to launch a national manufacturing mission focusing on ease and cost of doing business, upskilling for in-demand jobs, and support for MSMEs. This mission aims to create a conducive environment for manufacturing growth across small, medium, and large industries. Incentives for clean technologies, because it has also become an important topic nowadays. Promotion of electric vehicles, batteries manufacturing for the cleaning, the environment. To boost domestic productions of lithium and batteries, the budget exempts custom duties of 35 additional capital goods for electric vehicles batteries manufacturing and 28 for mobile phone battery manufacturing. This is really wonderful. And this measure is expected to reduce production cost and increase investment in clean technology. Capital expenditure allocation. The budget outlines a capital expenditures of 11.21 lakhs crore, 3.1% of GDP for 2000 financial year 2005-2026. While this reflects a commitment to infrastructure development, some industry stakeholders anticipated a more substantial increase to further stimulate industrial growth. Implementation challenges. Effectiveness of these initiatives largely depends on timely and efficient implementations. Past experiences have shown that delays and bureaucratic hurdles can impede the realization of policy benefits. Global economic factors that is closely associated or even related with the factors of Indian economies. The manufacturing sector's growth is also contingent on external factors such as global demand, trade policies, and supply chain dynamics. While the budget provides a supportive framework, external economic conditions will play a significant role in determining outcomes. The Union Budget, in brief, I can say that the Union Budget 2025-26 presents a balanced approach to strengthening the manufacturing sectors through fiscal initiative. Because about the fiscal initiatives, Professor Reddy has mentioned so many things while giving the quantitative data, and supports for MSMEs and a focus on clean technologies that is at most required. And however, the success of these measures will depend on effective implementation and the ability to navigate global economic challenges. So, a lot of thanks to all of you and for listening.